yogic pursuit of knowledge begins when the subject-object dichotomy collapses. Western epistemology is based in a very strict dichotomy of subject and object, subjective and objective. It is not that subject and object are not discussed within our traditions. They certainly are. But particularly the traditions which will be considered yogic. And by that, I mean different schools of Vedanta, Buddhism, Jainism, Sufism. You will certainly find discussions where the collapse of the subject-object dichotomy or binary becomes extremely important. This is a unique characteristic of Indian epistemology. The yogic pursuit of knowledge actually begins when collapse of dichotomy and binary happens. And why is it so? Mind essentially operates in binaries. It essentially operates in dualities and dichotomies. According to the yogic tradition, there are many, many realms of consciousness that are beyond the mind. So the mind has to be transcended and binaries have to be transcended. And in order for the binaries to get transcended, an essential condition is the collapse of binaries. So that is why, in all these traditions, you will find different variations of what the Buddhists called as pratitya samudapad, where it is described that one half of the binary is intricately entwined with the other half. One does not exist without the other. True does not exist without false. Right does not exist without wrong. Day does not exist without night. Mountains do not exist without valleys. The existence of one is important for the existence of the other. If day disappears, night also will disappear. We will not be able to conceptualize night if day disappears. It is basically in the contrast that we are able to observe night. So in intellectual pursuit, usually what happens is that we think that right is right, wrong is wrong, true is true, false is false. And after a certain point in time, particularly if we are interested in spiritual literature, we recognize that one does not really exist without the other. So this entire approach, which is based in the dichotomy of true and false, begins to move away from our system. It is not that the pursuit of truth collapses, but the pursuit of truth acquires a very different dimension than one which is located or positioned in the binary of right and wrong, true and false.